Live from downtown Detroit. Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Happy Halloween, everybody. I'm meteorologist Andrew Humphrey. We got some clouds overhead. Your trick-or-treat forecast is on the way. It will be dry, but how mild or chilly will it be? Forecast on the way.
Plus, we're following breaking news for you right now. As the search is over, Detroit police have found this person of interest who is wanted in connection with a deadly hit and run involving a police officer. Plus, some tense moments at Ford World Headquarters earlier today in Dearborn after the plant had to be evacuated because of smoke from a transformer fire. That story does top our news at noon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Evrod Cassimy. Our guy Gordon has been following this story from Dearborn ever since it broke. He joins us live now this afternoon. And Guy, are people finally allowed to go back into the building?
No, in fact, Evrod, we just got word that the 15 really work here at the Glass House, the Ford World Headquarters building, have been told they can go home and should continue to monitor updates on the company's internal website. But for now, they've been saying you may as well go home. They're not quite sure just whether or not they can carry on operations here, so they're waiting to get updates on that. As you can see, Dearborn Fire is still on the scene, but they have cleared considerably since we arrived. This all started about 9:15 this morning when there was a fire detector activated. Dearborn Fire arrived on the scene as a precaution. The bottom 2 floors of the World Headquarters were evacuated when they found that a sizable electrical panel had a lot of smoke coming out of it. That's when they made the decision to evacuate the entire building. So about 1,500 people were evacuated, a lot of them dragging their cell phones and laptops with them, continuing to try to do business remotely while standing outside in the chilly weather. Once Dearborn Fire got in, they were able to knock this one down fairly quickly.
Electrical panel down inside under the building that was smoking. We made entry, made sure that we contacted DTE. Ford Motor Company had also contacted DTE to shut the power off to that area of the building.
There is water sources down there in the basement. They use those to knock it down, as well as CO2 powder, things like that, and the normal extinguishers they would use. But electrical fires can be kind of fussy. They can travel along the insulation of the wire, so they've been using thermal detectors down there to see if there are any hot spots. They want to make sure that this is completely out. Also, there's the issue now of power to the building. This is, as I said, was a sizable substation down there, and they're trying to figure out whether or not they can get power restored. But for now, all 1,500 employees told to go home pending further notification. We're live from Dearborn. I'm Guy Gordon, Local 4. Evrod, back to you. A lot of folks there's 69 other buildings on this campus, so they can continue to do work from makeshift offices elsewhere.
All righty, Guy, thank you. I know a lot of people that work there, so glad to know that they're all safe. Don't forget, you can stick with us here on the air and on our Click on Detroit mobile app for updates on this breaking story and many more. This is where we push breaking news stories right in the palm of your hand when they happen, just like this one. So a great way to stay up to date with what's going on in your area. And now to more breaking news this afternoon. Detroit police confirming the person of interest in the hit and run death of Detroit police officer Myron Jarrett has been found. This person of interest is a woman seen going into a store with Steve Gazina, the man accused of killing Jarrett. Police say that she might have been a passenger in Gazina's car when that officer was hit. Police were looking for her, but say that she was found at a hospital in Detroit this morning. She's now being interviewed by investigators. Meanwhile, official charges are expected today for Stephen Gazina. Also topping our news this afternoon, the weather, and a lot of people going out trick-or-treating this afternoon, this evening, tonight for Halloween. Let's take a live look across Metro Detroit where you can see all is clear, no rain. It looks like clear skies there so far, but the big question is, will it stay that way? For that answer, let's turn things over to meteorologist Andrew Humphrey. He is here with our Halloween forecast. I'm very excited. I don't want to wear a coat, neither do any of the kids.
Right, exactly. I want to show off those costumes, right? Happy Halloween to you, Evrod. Same to you, everyone out there. Hey, we've got dry weather right now. We got a dancing mummy for you. So let's get to your forecast. We know you want to see that. As we go across the 4 zones, first in the metro zone, temperatures are going to make it into the 50s this afternoon, but then down to 52 degrees at 6 o'clock. Parents, sunset is at 6:28, so you can really expect to get darker really quickly as we go to 7 o'clock and afterward, but temperatures fall into the middle 40s here in Detroit, places like Southfield over into Warren as well. Just down to our south, same sort of deal. And it remains dry with temperatures that will be in the low 50s and 40s as we go to 8, 9 o'clock in the evening. Outdoors right now, we're looking at some clouds overhead, but no rain falling from the sky. And I don't think we'll see any more rain since this past weekend. And we're looking at 50 degrees for our friends in Ann Arbor already, and we're up to 46 degrees in our north zone over in Lapeer. But later on today, we can expect those temperatures to rise very nicely. We'll talk about the Halloween forecast for our 2 remaining zones. What will it be like in our west zone, in our north zone? More on 4-zone weather later on. Plus, you can always keep up with 4-zone weather after Local 4 News at noon by going to the weather page of clickondetroit.com.
All righty, thank you, Andrew. The woman who made headlines for drop kicking a cake and even hitting an ice cream worker in 2 separate incidents faced a judge today. Her name is Trisha Cordes. She had to go to Royal Oak Court so that a judge could determine what her punishment should be. Local 4's Nick Monticelli was in court with her as well. Nick, this is a very strange case, but apparently there are others that are connected.
A lot of moving parts, Evrod. Good afternoon. Yes, so there was that cake drop kicking incident in Kroger that was back in June of last year. Then this Ray's ice cream incident in July where she hit this worker over the head because they ran out of Mackinac Island fudge. But there was another incident earlier in the year, and that's what the judge had to take all into consideration and say, wait a minute, is there a pattern here?
Cordes, case number 2016-02435.
This is the woman that has made headlines for what many consider outrageous behavior, including drop kicking a cake and hitting an ice cream worker because she didn't have the flavor she wanted. That's the case Trisha Cordes was sentenced for today. She was charged with assault and battery for this incident back in July of last year. She was at Ray's Ice Cream in Royal Oak, and as you can see, she struck the worker because they ran out of Mackinac Island fudge. That worker, Linda Wallner, was in court today.
I just want her to realize that she can't go around hurting people, and that I think that she thinks she's entitled.
Cordes, though, made a different argument, saying the media is casting her in a bad light, and since all of this, she has gone to anger management and is doing much better.
I have completed the anger management class, and I've been continuing to complete therapy, and it's really very much helped.
But what is throwing the judge off is her track record. In 2015, she pled no contest after getting into a fight with a coworker in Troy. Then in June, she drop-kicked that cake in Kroger because she did not like how it turned out. And this ice cream incident happened a month later in July.
3 issues within the span of a year. Most people walking on this planet are not going to have 1 issue in a year, and you have 3 in 1 year.
All right, so the sentence itself is 2 years probation and 300 hours of community service, but that's a continuation because those hours were ordered during her sentencing for the Kroger incident. There's also a continuation of anger management that was ordered during the Troy incident after the fight with her coworker. The judge did say, however, that if he saw any signs of something not going right, not going down a path of trying to get herself kind of completed and fixed, he will not hesitate to throw her in jail. We're live here in Royal Oak. Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
An early morning fire damaged a bar and restaurant in Royal Oak today. Firefighters are called to the very popular Hamlin Corner Bar right there on North Main Street. It's north of 11 Mile Road in Royal Oak. Take a look at your screen. Investigators say that the fire started in a paper dispenser in the men's restroom, but at this point they have not determined the exact source of the flames. At this point, arson has been ruled out as a cause, and thankfully there were no injuries reported. And flames also lit up the sky early this morning, this time on Detroit's west side near Davison and Dexter. That's when a fire tore through a vacant apartment building. The first call of the fire on Tyler Street came in shortly after 3 a.m. The flames started right there in the basement and they spread all the way up to the roof of that building. Now, since Sunday night was Angels Night here in Detroit, an Angels Night patrol actually spotted the fire shortly after it started.
The fire was discovered by 2 arson investigators that were out on patrol. When they first saw the fire, that was in the basement, and there were multiple spots where the fire was burning, so they're going to call it an arson fire.
Now, there were no injuries in that fire, but the Detroit Angels Night Volunteer Patrols are going to be back on the streets, hitting them tonight in hopes of preventing another fire just like this one. Now, the City of Detroit Angels Night effort to prevent Halloween arson and vandalism is actually reporting positive results in the first 2 days of this 3-day campaign. The city is reporting responses to 40 fires in the city on Saturday and Sunday. That actually compares to 28 fires the same 2-day span just last year. Now, if this trend continues throughout tonight, the city will record its second lowest number of fires on record for the 3-day period. So that is some very encouraging and good news there. More than 6,000 volunteers are working with Detroit's police and fire departments in this year's Angels Night effort. All right, let's get into Decision 2016 now, as supportive crowds have gathered in suburban Grand Rapids at this hour, expecting to hear from Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump. You're taking a live look at pictures there from the community of Walker, which is just outside of Grand Rapids. Trump is going to speak to his supporters there before heading out east for an appearance later this afternoon at the Macomb Community College Exposition Center that is in Warren. And on the Democratic side of things, one Democratic presidential nominee, or one of her supporters, would be here in Michigan today. We're talking about singer, entertainer Cher, who's going to be appearing at 3 rallies today. At this hour, she's going to be at Western Michigan University. You know, that's over in Kalamazoo. Then she'll be heading on over to Michigan State University. And then this evening, Cher will be at a Democratic Party office in Flint. Today at 4, our Paula Tutman is going to be reporting live on Cher's connection here to Michigan and why the superstar is hitting the campaign trail for Clinton. And coming up, we're also going to have the very latest on the FBI investigation of those newly discovered emails linked to Hillary Clinton when she was the Secretary of State. So definitely stick around for that. Still to come here on Local 4 News at noon, pollution concerns. There's a new health report that shows millions of children worldwide are breathing in some dangerously toxic air. We'll tell you where the concerns are raising alarms. Also, we are talking about digging out as Italy is working to resume some sort of normalcy after a massive weekend earthquake, during reports that thousands of people are already homeless. And we do continue to follow breaking news for you out of Dearborn and Ford World Headquarters. It was evacuated earlier today after reports of smoke from inside of the building. You're looking at video from Sky 4 showing a lot of employees waiting outside. Dearborn Fire Department confirming that the smoke came from some sort of electrical fire in the basement of that building. And now about 1,500 employees have been told to go home for the day while they continue to investigate. We're back after this. Welcome back. The issue of Hillary Clinton's emails sent during her time as Secretary of State once again is grabbing attention in the presidential campaign. The FBI has a search warrant to review a newly uncovered large number of emails. Those emails were found during an investigation of former Congressman Anthony Weiner, husband of top Clinton aide Huma Abedin. Now, the Clinton camp sees the FBI action as political, while Donald Trump's campaign is using this discovery to his advantage.
Now the FBI has found, you're not going to believe this one, this just happened, another 650,000 emails. I think that's called the mother lode.
It's not just strange, it's unprecedented, and it is deeply troubling.
Now, the Clinton campaign says that the candidate will stay on message at an upcoming appearance. She has appearances scheduled today in the battleground state of Ohio. Meanwhile, there were no deaths or serious injuries from a strong earthquake that hit central Italy on Sunday morning. But unfortunately, thousands are homeless because of damaged buildings. Here's what we know so far. Italy's government says more than 15,000 people are homeless because of this. This quake unfortunately damaged thousands of homes and, as we mentioned, many historic buildings, including churches. That same region was hit by an earthquake in August that killed nearly 300 people. There were reports the quake caused some structural damage in Rome, some 70 miles south of the epicenter. A new health report released today shows millions of children all across the world are breathing dangerously polluted air. UNICEF, the United Nations International Children's Emergency Relief Fund, says 2 billion children are breathing air that poses a long-term health hazard. It says 300 million of those children are exposed to highly toxic air. The areas with the worst pollution include South Asia, Africa, and East Asia. Still to come here on Local 4 News at noon, local superstars. We're talking about the Detroit rap duo Zoo. They're going to be making their debut on Ellen. If you haven't heard of them, We're going to have a sneak peek of their visit on the show. That's coming up in just a little bit. Do you know how to juju on that beat, Andrew?
I know you'll teach me, Evrod. Can't wait for that. We've got temperatures around 50 degrees right now, 49 for our friends in Pontiac, but temperatures keep climbing. What will they be at trick-or-treat time? We'll talk about that in your Halloween forecast. It's a few minutes away.
John.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm meteorologist Andrew Humphrey. Happy Halloween. Love to see the dancing mummy. Can't wait for that juju on that beat story, too. Maybe this is similar to it. You'll find out in just a couple of seconds. Oh, great. I brought a smile to Evrod's face. Temperatures in the 40s. Hey, we're singing and dancing about this, aren't we? We've got dry conditions. Before I showed you the two zones, metro zone and also our south zone, temperatures in the low 50s, upper 40s during this evening during trick-or-treat time. Prime trick-or-treat time also in our west zone, places like West Bloomfield, areas west of 275, including Canton, Ann Arbor, into Livingston County. It'll be dry, some clouds overhead, and temperatures in the upper 40s to middle and then low 40s. Same thing in our north zone. If you live or going to areas north of Hall Road, northern Macomb County, northern Oakland County, like Ortonville, same thing in Lapeer, St. Clair and Sanilac counties, Port Huron, you're included, partly to mostly cloudy skies as well, and temperatures in the low 40s by 8, 9 o'clock in the evening. So make sure the kids have at least one extra layer underneath their costumes. Notice I said underneath. We still want to show those costumes off, don't we? We've got 50 degrees right now over at the airport, winds out of the southeast at around 7 miles per hour. In your neighborhood, same sort of deal. Temperatures climbing nicely. 50 degrees over in Port Huron, Holly checking in at 50 right on the nose, while it's 52 in Monroe. And we'll see a high temperature around 3, 4 o'clock this afternoon, mostly in the middle 50s, 55 for a blended high for you. Wind's not that bad either. That's good news. You know, your decorations, they won't be blowing around or being blown off the lawn. And the costumes, they should stay intact as well. Nice breeze right now, generally out of the east or southeast at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. And we'll still have that gentle wind for this evening also. Now look at these higher temperatures. Des Moines at 56, 61 in St. Louis. This warmer air is coming for us once again. Remember how mild it was by the end of last week? It will feel like springtime starting tomorrow. And just some clouds off to our west, raindrops all someplace else, generally staying to our north. Notice this warm front getting closer. As it gets closer, we'll see higher temperatures for tomorrow after a cool to chilly night for tonight. So for the rest of your Halloween forecast, the rest of the day goes like this. Partly to mostly cloudy skies overhead, dry and crisp with high temperatures around 55 degrees. A pleasant evening for you, remaining dry for all the trick-or-treaters, and low temperatures mostly in the 40s. Sunset once again is at 6:28, so you get an idea of when it will be dark. 74 tomorrow, 70 degrees on Wednesday, Evrod. Then it gets cooler, but not much chillier, and we fall back this weekend with temperatures in the 60s and eventually 50s. Back over to you.
Alrighty, we can take it. Andrew, thank you. Detroit rap duo Zay will be on Ellen's Halloween special today. You might know them because their hit song, Juju on That Beat, is going viral.
The song has over 100 million views. That's crazy. How did this start?
He came to me, he was like, hey bro, I got this song. He already had it, ready since 2014. He came to me like, I need to do the song. At first I was skeptical, then I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a chance. And after that, we recorded it, everything, it just blew up.
So you had this song in 2014?
Yeah, like I've been saying Juju on that beat, but then I kept begging him. I was like, you know what, we just need to do the song. He was like, no.
Oh, we can't wait to see them on Ellen today. You might remember that we caught up with Zay, Zay Hilfiger and Zayon McCall on the set of their music video for the song Juju on That Beat. The duo recently signed to Atlantic Records, and now they're working on a full-length album. We're waiting on the official release of their music video, but of course you can watch them on Ellen right here on Local 4 at 3 p.m., followed by Local 4 News First at 4 with Karen Drew. We're still going to try and get Andrew to learn how to do the dancer, so I hope you were paying attention. Still to come right here on Local 4 News at noon, the big reveal that you've been waiting for. We, every year, go all out for Halloween and find out who we went dressed as this year and how you can still participate in our Halloween fun. We're back after this. Finally, here's our big costume reveal from earlier this morning. Take a look.
Watch news today on WDIV. Evrod and Rhonda are breaking the news.
So if you guessed it, we went as Willy Wonka and the whole gang earlier this morning. Now you can vote for which costume you like the best. Go to clickondetroit.com and cast your vote. We'll reveal the winners and the outtakes tomorrow.
That was great. You guys were fantastic.
Have a great day, everybody.